Are you victim to a financial plateau? That can be, $1,000 in your checking account where you waste it. It can be 10,000, it can be 100,000. Where is your plateau, and are you paying attention to it? Welcome back to another episode of Thinking with Mike. This one's on my mind, so I wanted to go back to back with it. And as I've been underwriting deals and working through and really studying finances for myself and like how that plays out, I realized that there's this almost financial plateau that I personally hit, where if my accounts get to a certain level, checking, and savings, just that, free to use cash, that I start making decisions that I otherwise wouldn't, and I end up starting to tread water. That's when you buy the four-wheelers, that's when you get the tubes, that's when you go and get all the fancy clothes and all the stuff, and that spillover, right? So I get to this amount, all of a sudden it feels too comfortable, I can afford this, I can afford that, and I start treading water and stop moving my financial position forward. And I also realized as I go through this that it's important to work within your shortcomings, especially when it comes to your financial pieces. So what I realized recently, and this is why I bought a townhome, is that I realized that I've been at one of those financial plateaus for the last 2 months, and it's great, I feel good. My family can go and we can do vacations, we can buy what we want to. But when you look at, from April to today, I'm like, wow, I haven't really pushed my portfolio forward, so maybe I'm at a plateau. Maybe it's time to get uncomfortable. And this is why we just bought a townhome, okay? Because we're gonna add an asset that cash flows, it's gonna make us some good money. Stay tuned, videos coming out for that. But ultimately, it's gonna take our day-to-day cash balance down to a part where it's uncomfortable, and it's gonna drive me to push forward. So I think it's important that as we're looking at these things, like, are you victim to a financial plateau? That can be, $1,000 in your checking account where you waste it. It can be 10,000, it can be 100,000. Where is your plateau, and are you paying attention to it? And honestly, if you guys feel this, and if you like, this has kind of rung something in your head, like, are you living this way? Are you getting to a comfort zone where you start making stupid decisions and all of a sudden all the toys that you don't necessarily need or want show up, and you find yourself not going anywhere for months at a time? I want to hear about it, talk about it. You don't have to tell me the number, because it's different and it's all relative to who you are. But are you feeling that? And also, as always, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you know when I post stuff. Talk soon.